Okay guys, I'm just walking in this path that has been that has been abandoned. A little bit of barefoot, a little bit of just I don't know, I like this place. It's very difficult, it's very hard to find people, so I can spend some quiet time by myself. And I just like these plants, bamboo, canne di bamboo. I got a friend that is just following me. I don't know if you can see this kind of, hey, what's going on? And yes, in today's video I just want to remind you that the only way to truly change your life in a very deep, meaningful way is to become more aware. Sometimes it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but it is just very simple. The truth, it's not complicated. It's the mind that likes to complicate things. The truth doesn't belong to mind. So maybe I can agree that it's not that easy to become more aware. It depends on so many different things. It depends on your environment, it depends on your mindset, it depends on your habits, it depends on your calling, it depends if you have suffered enough in this life, if you're starting to realize that nothing in the world can truly give you something that you're looking for, something that lasts, because in the world everything is temporary and our soul is just craving for what doesn't go away, for what is eternal, because we are eternal. We are that, and we can experience that just by becoming more aware. That's gotta be our priority. And so what does that mean, becoming more aware? It means that we spend more and more time in that observing place, in that we just learn how to observe everything. We learn how to observe our inner state, our thoughts, our emotion, our sensation, whatever is going on internally. And also we learn how to observe what's going on around you or around us. So for me, for example, now it's a very quiet and peaceful surrounding. So it is beautiful, but at the same time, if I am observing, I am also getting something from that place, from where I am observing from. Does it make sense? Because as much as this place can be beautiful, or as much as my surrounding can be not ideal, because maybe there are noise and there are people who are aggressive, who are very unconscious, and all these things. I just got into my spot. So despite what's around us, if we learn how to observe, no matter what's going on internally or externally, we get a sense of that place from where we are observing everything, and that place, it's just your true essence. So it is just eternal peace, it is just unconditional love, it is just stillness, it is just pure awareness. And that's it. The more you observe and the more you want to stay in that observing mode, because it's the only true place where you can feel whole, where you can feel at home, and when you're whole, so we are close to an airport, so it will be common to hear airplane in here. But as I was saying, in my experience, guys, I cannot recommend you anything else than this. And it's the most powerful things that I'm experiencing in my life. And just be present, just developing a strong sense of presence that is just, it's just coming from that place. When you observe your mind, when you observe your thoughts, even right now that I'm speaking, I'm observing myself speaking. There is a kind of detachment from what's going on. Like I'm not identified with this body mind that is talking, or that is experiencing this surrounding through the five senses. And this allows me actually to enjoy more what's going on, and still get that sense of home, of peace, call it how you want it. But it is just so much powerful to live in this way, and it is just so much more connecting, and you enjoy more the beautiful situation. But because this game, this life we're living, it's just it is dual. So there is pleasure and there is pain. But by living it this way, you're kind of amplifying the beautiful things of that the world has to offer, and at the same time you're just diminishing the importance of the bad things, the so-called bad things. And also, when you are in this place where you can observe everything, you're just more aware, and by being more aware, you have the opportunity to ask a question. So you don't just react, you don't just go on autopilot and be unconscious. If you're conscious, if you're aware, you can ask the question, because maybe you can observe, as I was saying. Also, your brain that is just judging, that is just because it's normal, it's a normal function to judge and to just get a quick understanding of what's going on. Is this at a primal level, our brain just scan everything. Are we in danger? Are we safe? Is this a friend? Is this a potential threat? All these things. And based also on your conditioning, you can perceive the majority of things as threat, so you're kind of always defending yourself, and whatever that form takes. Maybe you're more like me, and then you say to yourself, I'm strong, I can take down this guy. You wanna some, those kind of things, because I grew up in an environment where you had to defend physically yourself, so I'm always ready to kind of fight, but I'm learning how to drop that, how to let go of that, and it is beautiful. You save so much energy, and and you learn how to see through that illusion that has accompanied you for so long. And so you can ask questions, and I like to see like kind of question that are on a spiritual aspect, but you can ask any kind of question. Let me just show you what I do myself, and maybe I come up with something that you can do if you are not up for asking yourself this question, because you have some resistance on God and spirituality still. So like for me, it is just asking myself, is it God bothered by this behavior, by this situation? Is it, or is it God impressed by my accomplishments, by his accomplishment, by her accomplishment, or is it just neutral? It is just there observing everything without judging. So I often ask myself also, is it God judging this situation? So if God is not judging this situation, who the hell am I, even if I'm his son, to judge this situation? If my father is not judging this, why should I? So it's truly powerful to just get out of that judging mode that it's basically normal and the majority of people do. And so by being aware and giving yourself this powerful question, you just shift your perspective immediately, and it is so powerful. You can sense that how you have judged and how you are seeing things, so your perspective, it's just making up all this kind of bad energy inside you. And as soon as you ask the right question and you shift your perspective, boom, game over for the old mentality. You're now in a brand new mentality now. You're just seeing the world on a brand new perspective that is helpful, that is more closer to the truth. And one second. And when you say to yourself, thanks to your awareness, because if you're not aware, man, what are we talking about? Like everything is going by the program that you have received, by your conditioning. But if you are aware, you can ask this powerful question that are going to help you a lot. And the more you do it, the more it becomes normal. You don't even have to ask them anymore to see things through that lens. Okay, whether you want to call it Christ vision, a higher self vision, it doesn't matter. Again, words are not important. It's important where they're pointing. So thanks to your awareness, you just remind yourself that this is perfect, this is part of the divine plan, this is part of the perfect unfolding. Who am I to just resist this present moment as it is? It's just insane that I resist what it is. It is what it is. I cannot change what it is. You can change your inner world, and then eventually things are going to reflect back. But that's the only way you can actually do something. But here, on the things that we experience with the five senses in the three-dimensional reality we experience, you cannot do anything. You gotta learn how to accept every moment. Every moment you can only do one thing. You gotta accept it. You gotta accept it, even if you wanna change it. You gotta accept that, and then you move and you do what is necessary to change it. But at the beginning, you have to accept it, man. You have to accept it. So these are the main things actually that can really get you deep into remembering who you are, into reconnecting with your true nature, with your true self, with your divine self, with God. All right, and come back to that unity, to that stillness, and transcend the game of separateness and what did I say? Unity and my mind just go blank. Anyway, the opposite of what I just said. Oh, stillness and unity. You transcend the separateness and the movements of life, the ever-changing. Everything is changing. Everything. Your body is not the same. Like, it changes constantly, whether it is about at a cellular level or about at an energetic level. Everything is changing around you. Like, grass is dying. Grass is how do you say? It's just burn. It just it's coming alive. Fuck, my vocabulary sucks today. I'm kidding. My vocabulary never sucks. I'm a good speaker, ain't I? Watch your words. Even though we can, of course, have a sense of humor in life, I would suggest not to do that so much, because I think it doesn't, like, our power that comes through our words and through our thoughts. It doesn't understand negation, and it doesn't understand humor. Or maybe it does. But you gotta figure it out. I don't wanna get into this topic. Do what you feel. Do what you feel. If you don't trust the fact that if you are too humorous and by saying bad things to yourself or through your life situation, don't do that. If you feel like it doesn't matter, keep doing it if you want to. All right. But again, just I can tell you this: your words carry power. So watch your mouth. And yes, this is just the only way that you can truly change your life, and by change how you look at things. And you can do this just by be aware, by becoming more aware and more aware. Because if you do your affirmation, if you do your meditation just in the morning or before going to bed, but 24, like the rest of the day, you're just running through old patterns or through old conditionings, that's not gonna work. So yes, your priority must be awareness, developing a good level of awareness, and then you can work on with affirmation. Then you can work with some kind of reprogramming. Then you can you can work on just whatever you want to experience. And there are tools that are helpful, but again, it depends on you. Like, what do you like? You have there are plenty of things you can use to just change your external life. But the most important thing is that how you change your internal life. And I'm not just saying to feel better in this game. I'm saying, are you going deeper within yourself? Because again, whether you manifest, like, you drop also manifestation, because whether you manifest like 5k a month, 10k a month, new clients every day, or you manifest a healthier body, a stronger body, that's always gonna leave you with a sense of, okay, but so the only things that can really get you satisfied is just getting a deeper sense of who you truly are. Then you can play the game how you want, because you're not attached to it. Like, how you play this game, it doesn't affect who you are. Okay, you're just enjoying this temporary experience, and you are being a co-creator, okay, in the game. But you cannot create yourself, because you are already being created. You're all already. And so That's really where everybody, I guess, wants to go, needs to go at the end. I don't know if after many lives, I don't know if everyone could do that in one life. I don't know these things. I just know for myself that the only things that matter, and the people, of course, I work with, and but also I don't I don't I don't think this is my just my perception of the world. I think it is just what it is, and I can see people that are rich and healthy, and it seems like they have everything. Externally they are successful, but internally they're not. Like, there is an outer purpose and an inner purpose. If your outer purpose is just, living the game, and you're doing great, but the inner purpose is more important, and the inner purpose is just becoming more aware. It's being more present and more present, and just by doing this, you bring your true self in the world, and just by doing that, everything, if you bring that, which is unconditional love, which is just perfection, which is just abundance and harmony, your life has to reflect that. So you don't even have to just think in a certain way, I have to. I'm going to to earn this amount of money. I am this. I am that. Because you don't really care after all about those things. Like, you're fine with everything. I mean, it's just a matter of choice, and you see just life surprising you, just because you get more in touch with your true self. You don't have to direct your life. I am this. I'm doing this. I'm feeling this. You just take it. Just unfold naturally. What's meant for you, it's just unfolding naturally. I don't know. I think that's a more beautiful way to live. But of course, try out to manifest exactly what you say. And but again, drop the ego things. If you just all this, so I'm powerful. I can manifest it. You're doing shit, man. You're doing shit. Just be humble. Be humble. I don't know. I prefer to trust life rather than take because I know nothing, man. At the end of the day, I know nothing. I could create. Yes, it's true. Listen to me. It is true that we can create our reality. But do I know? Do I really know if that's the reality that I'm supposed to live? I know. I also know that no matter what happens, no matter if I create a reality or if I allow reality to be created through me, to express through me, that if there are lessons that I need to learn, or if there is something that I need to experience in this life, it's gonna be experienced. But at the same time, I don't know, this is just my experience, guys. Maybe I'm talking too much, and maybe I cannot express myself on this subject yet. But from my personal experience, even when I say something about me or about life, and then it just reflects back, so what? So what, man? Like, truly, I can set goals. I have goals. Uh, but I know inside me they are meaningless. The only meaningful thing to pursue in this life, for me at least, man, maybe you resonate with what I'm talking about, it's just go deeper within. Everything else will just take place accordingly. I don't have to worry about a thing. I don't have to say this and this. I don't know. I trust life. I know God knows better than me, and whether you want to call it your higher self, because it's not just that. It is not. I don't see God as a separate thing. I just know God knows better than me. And I trust this energy. I trust this everythingness, this wholeness. That's how I really like to live this life, and I just wanted to share this with you. But despite this, no matter whatever you're gonna choose to do with your life, know this, that you need. It's a need. Okay, you need to become more aware. It's the only thing that you need to become more aware. Spend more time in that observing presence, in accepting everything that you observe. Observe your senses, observe your body, scan your body, pay attention to your body, just observing it, and your presence, your consciousness, your awareness will just, with its power, with its light, will just melt everything that it's not just as perfect as it should be. You can heal yourself just by becoming more aware, by paying some attention, because your attention, your presence is just love. And when you give love to something, even if it is a part of your body, you're just healing him. You're just mm, giving it, it's just putting it back to what he is, without like the yeah, never mind about what I just tried to said. It didn't came up well, but you know what I mean. This is good. This is just gotta be your priority, man, no matter what. And then you can play whatever you want in this game. Yeah, you can just allow yourself to experience, to set some, to achieve some desire. All right, if you think you have to go that way, you go and do that. All right, I'm not saying just don't. If you feel like doing it, if it is something that it wants to come up, maybe it needs to come up. Even if it seems that it's coming from your ego or from just this conditioning, whatever, maybe it's not. Maybe it's coming from something deeper. Maybe it's coming from your soul. So give it a shot. Give it a shot. Just live, man. Live and be more aware. This is the only tip that I think I will that you just really need to hear. But again, we're all at a different phase in life, so maybe this message will be better heard in a different way, in a more practical way. But this is the message of today. I hope you resonated with it. I'm sure many people can resonate with it, and I'll see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here with me, for sharing this moment together, because this moment is the only things that we have. And so we gotta learn how to be there and how to appreciate it, no matter what. Trust that it is exactly what is supposed to happen. You are always exactly where you need to be. Develop this trust, develop the capacity to accept, develop your awareness, you're set. Peace, love, I believe in you.